Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video now because, you know what, I just want to talk about it. So, I mentioned in a previous video about the ShappySway channel, just briefly, the last part of the video. Well, I looked at their videos, and from the comments that they replied to and what they said on their posts, they're aware that that their content is made for adults. It's not for kids. It's adult content that's, well, thankfully not explicit, because YouTube has an age restriction policy about it, and I don't blame them, especially due to like, for example, pornography, sex, naked people, all that stuff. And if porn and showing naked people, like their actual bodies, like fully exposed, then they would probably be age restricted, obviously, but also completely deleted. Never shown on YouTube again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. Why do I keep on rambling? Okay. Yes, we know some of you think we're inappropriate. That's fair, considering the kind of jokes we make. It's almost a compliment. Funny. But we're not stopping. Okay. They're aware that they're not a channel made for children. Even if their animations look like that they're made for children, but they're not. It has mature themes, adult themes, like, of course, sex. And even though, thankfully, it's not explicit, there's still talk about it. You know, body parts, the fluid, you know, sperm, and Crappy is mostly the one who's absolutely ridiculously amount of horniness. I can't with him. I have said this in the previous video, briefly talking about the ShappySway channel, about Crappy. That's literally his name. That the sunglasses he wears, they're heart-shaped sunglasses, and they immediately remind me of Lolita. And just in case, if you still don't know about Lolita, Lolita is a story by Vladimir Nabokov, published in 1955, about a 37-year-old professor having an obsessive relationship with a 12-year-old girl. A 12-year-old girl. And the story's from the 37-year-old's perspective. His name is Humbert, and the little girl in question is nicknamed Lolita, real name Dolores Hayes. Let's just say Humbert has the audacity to manipulate into thinking that he was the victim and that Dolores was the villain, even though she wasn't. She was obviously a child. She was being groomed by this person. And, well, she tried to escape, and even though it worked briefly, she sadly came crawling back to him. But she escaped again, and thankfully happy with her new life. But sadly, at the end of the story, she and Humbert died the same year, and Dolores Hayes dies on Christmas Day of 1952 due to childbirth complications at the age of 17 years old. I have seen worse. I have seen worse, especially actual porn. So I don't see a problem with this, at least not much, but at the same time, I completely understand that people are uncomfortable with this, where it looks like it's made for children when it's not. It's adult content. And your 2D embodiment of fun and resilience for grown-ups. It's for grown-ups, adults, not for kids, for grown-ups. But I feel like they should still say, like, hey, this content is not for kids. You can literally have that in the description of your channel as well, or in the description of your videos, or maybe a warning in the beginning of your videos. Just saying. I don't hate you, ShappySway. Please don't attack me. I'm too young to die. I'm still too young to die. And you know what? I thought about it due to someone who I absolutely am irritated by. If you want, and I do not condone bullying, harassment, or anything, but if you really want to attack the person who talked about you like multiple times, then you know what? Fine. Do whatever you want with him. Do whatever you want with him, because honestly, I don't like the guy. I don't like him. He's irritating. He's absolutely insufferable with him going to the extreme of criticizing certain YouTubers. 2 years ago, he made videos about AFMAO, and I was not okay with it at the time. I understand that AFMAO's content is sort of cringe, but I don't mind. I really don't mind. And let's just say that the person, Riff, said that ShappySway is a brainrot YouTube channel. And really, brain rot? I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Like, let me show you the definitions of brain rot, cringe, and a content farm. Most of the time, when I first looked at the word content farm or heard people say about it or what it meant, the first time it was mostly about spamming a spam of content. Spamming content like 3 or 30 videos a day. And, yeah, that's actually a thing. Spamming content. Is Anna Oop a content farm? No. Is Athmau a content farm? No. Is ShappySway a content farm? No. And even though Lankybox was sort of a content farm, they have posted just one video a day sometimes, so maybe they toned down uploading content, which is fine, but not enough. I've known that cringe has been a word. I looked it up on Wikipedia, and it turns out it's been a word ever since like the 1500s or something. I'm not kidding. And it mostly means I cringe at his stupidity, as in have an inward feeling of acute embarrassment or awkwardness. Yeah. Do I find ShappySway cringe? Kind of, but no. Do I find Athmau cringe? No. Wait, no! Do I find Lankybox cringe? Yes, definitely yes. And Oop? Nope. And now for the final word, brain rot. Ah yes, brain rot. Brain rot. Yes, brain rot, a slang term that describes the negative effects of excess screen time and consumption of low-quality content. It can also refer to the vocabulary of someone who uses mostly internet references. Is ShappySway brain rot? No. God, no. I don't even see any other internet references in their videos. No. Is an Oop brain rot? No. Is Athmau brain rot? No. No. Not really. No. Is Lankybox brain rot? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with the short videos. But is Shabby, I said that is ShappySway either of these things, brain rot, cringe, or a content farm? And all of them, no. And Oop, all of these things, no. Athmau, no. Lankybox, oh, absolutely. So, yeah. Yeah, Lankybox is, sorry, I'm thinking about other YouTubers now. ShappySway is not either brain rot, content farm, or cringe. They're just a YouTube channel producing content made for adults that look like cartoon, like animation for kids, even though it's not for kids. And you know what, ShappySway, if you wanna attack Riff and ban him from YouTube, then for false allegations, then fine. Do whatever you want with him.